Hi guys! So here we are, week 3, Living Yoga, Beginners, Balancing Postures. So with balancing, there are many balancing postures in yoga. You have arm balancing and you have standing balancing postures. In Living Yoga, we use standing balancing postures. And they're very good for strengthening the legs, strengthening the core, great for posture and just drawing all that energy up the spine into the crown of the head. Each balancing posture has a different benefit, but we use 3 which give a range of benefits really. So there's Warrior 3, Eagle Pose and Tree Pose. So I'm going to get on my mat and take you through the postures. So when we're balancing, 3 things to remember. Something called Tristana, which is pelvic floor in and up. Lower belly in and up. So when your pelvic floor is in and up, this is called Mula Bandha. It's like a lock. It draws the energy in and up. The next stage is Uddiyana Bandha in your belly. So it draws the fire in the belly in and up. So it zips up the body from internally, keeps you nice and strong. So pelvic floor in and up, belly in and up. You then focus on your breath. Nice steady breathing. And we find something to focus on. So it might be a point in the room. It might be, that's the best way to start, a point in the room. So you're focusing your gaze on something that isn't moving. So we'll start off with Warrior 3. So with Warrior 3, I'll show you this way, from the right side, you want to bring your feet together, so big toes together, heels about 1 centimetre apart, and suck up those thighs that we talked about before. So you lift up the kneecaps, suck up the thighs, so nice and firm. Tuck tailbone under, open the chest and lift up. Nice mountain pose. Now when you inhale, so Warrior 3, we're going to eventually come to a T shape. So eventually you will come to a position a little bit like this. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to get there. So bring your feet together. With an inhale, the right toes go back. You open the chest and reach through the fingers. Lift up through the crown. Take a breath in. And with an exhale now, nice strong standing leg, you begin to pivot on that hip. Push through the balls of the feet, reach the fingers, take a breath in. Now we don't have to come straight into a T shape. You might be here, this might be a good place for you to stay and take 3 breaths. If you're quite balanced, your breath in strengthens and your breath out tilts. Your breath in strengthens and reaches, sucks the energy up the arms and the legs, and then your breath out tilts on that left hip, making that T shape. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, tilt. Check your gaze, check your breath. Come towards your T shape as deep as you want to go. And then with an inhale, bring the feet together. Wobbly, inhale up. And exhales down to heart. Okay, so that's right side, Warrior 3. I'm going to turn around and show you on this side. So bring your feet together, draw up, lift up through the crown, reach through the fingers, take your breath in. Left toes back, open the heart, and on the exhale you begin to tilt. So if I was a bit wobbly, I'd stay here. I'd be inhale, lift, exhale, tilt. You can even bring your toes onto the floor. You don't need to rush and go into a T shape. Stay here, focus on your breath, fix your gaze, get your balance. When you're feeling more balanced, you begin to exhale over. Inhale, suck up and lengthen. Exhale, tilt on your hip. Inhale, draw the belly and lengthen. And on your final one, you're going to reach over into a T shape, lengthen the body, lengthen your spine, lengthen through the crown and the big toes. As deep as you want to in your T shape. And then inhale, bring the feet together, lift up. Big breath in. And then close off your Warrior 3 with hands to heart. Okay, we're going to come on to Eagle Pose. So Eagle Pose, bring your toes together. Eagle Pose is really good to squeeze out any toxins in all of the joints. You can do it just with the arms, or you can do it with arms and legs, which is a full balance. You're going to bend your knees, and with an inhale, lift up, look up. Lengthen the body, lift those hands. And with an exhale now, sweep your right arm under your left. So you are hooking your right elbow underneath your left and bringing your hands round together like so. Now if your elbows do not want to hook and you find yourself like this, and that can be for loads of reasons, You might be not as flexible in your shoulders and your back. It might be you've got big boobs. It could be anything. If you find your elbows won't hook, then hug. Hold onto your shoulders and you can still squeeze and get the toxins out of the joints in this action. If you can get your elbows hooked and bring your hands on. Your hands don't have to meet flat. You might be able to grab your wrist, you might be able to grab your thumb. Come into this action with your arms. So the hands are away from your face and your back is nice and straight, okay? So this is eagle arms. If you want to join your legs, then with an inhale, raise your right knee and then wrap your right leg around the left. Now again, it might not be a full wrap, it might touch the toes, it might come out a little bit. Do what's good for you. Bring your knees and your elbows into the center line. Okay, and then take a breath in, lift, hands away from the face, and then exhale, squeeze. Squeeze the bottom down, squeeze the knees, squeeze the shoulders. I'm going to show you from the side. So we're in this squeeze position. You're lifting and exhale, squeeze. So you are stopping all the blood flow to all the joints. It's giving them a deep cleanse. You're focusing your breath. Remember, pelvic floor, belly in and up. Focus on your breath and look at something on the wall which isn't moving. That will keep your focus. One more. Turn around. And then on your final exhale, this is where the magic happens. So when you inhale, you release your legs, you release your arms. All that fresh blood goes into your joints, cleans them through, and then exhale, hands to heart. Lovely. Onto the left side. Bend the knees and lift. Exhale, left arm under right. So either hook the elbows or give yourself that hug. Okay? And then inhale, lift. Hands away from the face. Lift your left knee. Flex your toes. Exhale, wrap that left leg round the right and squeeze and bend. Bring those knees and elbows into the center line. Now inhale, lift. Nice straight back. Exhale, squeeze. Draw the pelvic floor in and up. Check your breath. Focus on a point that's not moving. We'll do one more whilst we're here. Inhale, gently lift. Check in with this pulse. Gently exhale. Turn around. And then inhale, whether you've done arms or arms and legs. Inhale, open, big open. Take the most of that open. And then exhale, hands to heart. Close it off. Shake your legs and your arms for a minute before we go into tree. And I'm going to show you tree pose. So, tree pose, nice strong standing legs. Suck up the thighs, pelvic floor in and up. Lift the chest. Check something behind the screen that's not moving. Get your point. Now with tree, it's all about the first in-breath. So, you can come with your first in-breath, make it big, and you can bring, we'll go on to the right side. So you can bring your right toes onto the floor and your heel into your ankle, which can start you off. You can bring your foot to your calf, or you can bring it right into your thigh with your knees wide. It depends on where you're at, so see where you're at. If you're really wobbly, use a wall. Okay, so if you're really wobbly, come to the wall, take a breath in. On the wrong wall. I'll have to do my left leg now. Take a breath in, lift your foot to where it needs to be. Then do everything like we would normally do. So draw the pelvic floor in and up, focus on the breath. Bring your hand to your heart. And then when you're feeling less wobbly, you can try. Bring your hand in. If you get wobbly again, you can put your hand back. Don't ever be afraid of using a wall. Bring your hand in. And we can keep doing this until your confidence grows. Connecting to your breath, your pelvic floor gets stronger, zips you up through the internally, and you begin to focus more. So that's with time. But if not, if you don't need a wall, then we can go on to the right side. So take a big breath in, take that leg all the way up. Plant it inside the thigh, inside the calf, whatever's good for you. Concrete it in, knee nice and wide, hips nice and open, and on the exhale, bring your hands to heart. Now draw the belly in and up, pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, lift. Look at that point that's not moving and focus on your breath. Really good, straight standing leg, open the heart. Settle into your breath. Don't worry about wobbles, okay? When we're wobbling, our muscles are sucking into our bones, so they're getting nice and strong, and it's just testing us. It's just testing us, just to wobble. It's testing your thought, it's testing your focus, and it's drawing back in. So don't get annoyed. Don't let your mind overrun. One more breath. And with an inhale, release the hands, raise up. And hands to heart, close off the right side. Come on to the left side. So wherever's good for you, take that breath in. It might be here with your toes and your heel. It might be here on the calf. It might be up here inside the thigh. Knees nice and wide. You might be using a wall. That's cool too. Whatever stage you're at, tailbone down, draw the belly in, lift the heart. Focus on a point that's not moving and check your breath. Relax the shoulders. Okay, no need to be tight. Strong legs. Draw the belly in and up. And then soften. Remember, wobbles are fine. There's a saying, through wobbles we find balance. Very true. One more breath. When you're ready, release your foot, raise your hands, take that big breath in. Hands touch, feet touch, and then hands to heart, and consciously thank your balancing postures for refocusing your mind and steadying your breath. Message me with any questions. Namaste.